What is going on, guys? This is IMUPS or Brandon, and today I have for you guys my first MW3 tips and tricks video. Today we are going to be talking about how to get easy MOABs. The background gameplay that you guys are seeing is a 45-1 MOAB on the map Lockdown, and I am using the PP90M1 with extended mags and rapid fire. So for the first tip I have for you guys, map control. Map control is super essential in trying to get a MOAB, and in the long run it's going to help you out and benefit you if you have a certain part of the map held down and locked down to where literally no enemies can have a possibility of killing you or causing you any harm at that matter. So stick to one general area on the map. Don't run out in the open areas. Try to stay in enclosed buildings, and don't run through too many doorways, for there could be a claymore or a bouncing Betty planted. And for the strike package, I would extremely suggest to use the specialist strike package, because assault, you can't use the assault kill streaks to get your MOAB, so the only thing that would really help you in assault is the UAV, and that's just a minor little thing. There's nothing that could really help you with except for finding enemies for maybe 30 seconds. Support is alright, meaning that you can use all of those things except for like a stealth bomber and whatnot, and you could have like an advanced UAV. But overall, specialist is a lot better, because once you get 7 kills or 8, depending on if you're using hardline or not, you get every perk in the game. And I'm not meaning every perk like every perk in tier 1. I mean every perk, whether it be first, second, third tier. And it really helps you because you are literally like a walking juggernaut with everything. I mean, you have a extreme conditioning, you have sleight of hand, stalker, assassin, quick draw, hardline. I mean, I could go on and on. I mean, you get every perk. And the third main thing that I would talk to you guys about is gun selection. Be smart when choosing your gun before a match. Like, if you're going to play on Dome, don't choose a sniper rifle. Choose a submachine gun, or maybe a shotgun, or in some cases maybe an assault rifle. Depends on who you're playing against. But overall, I wouldn't choose a sniper rifle unless you are really good with it, because there's a possibility that you're not going to get a MOAB because it's going to be very difficult. So I would choose to use for beginners, if you're going to look for an assault rifle, I would suggest for all those beginners that are trying to get MOABs to use the ACR 6.8. The attachments all depend on your personal preference. I'm not going to tell you guys which is best, but for me, if I were to use it, I would use the red dot extended mags, ACR red dot extended mags. And my favorite type of gun tier to use for getting MOABs is the submachine gun. I like to use, whether it be the MP7, the PP90M1, the P90, the MP5. I don't really care for the PM9, so if any of you are trying to get MOABs, I wouldn't suggest to use that, only because it's not a very good gun. And you're probably going to get outgunned by SCAR Ls or ACRs or, whatever else. And I would extremely highly recommend you guys using a portable radar. Portable radar is very helpful in the fact that it would show you where the enemies are located within a 16-foot radius, I guess I could say. I don't know what the actual radius of it is. And it's really helpful unless they have assassin, but it also does give you the general direction on where the enemies are coming from or where the enemies are located on the map. So it is a very useful tool and a very significant thing to use during a MOAB run. And staying away from your teammates. That is probably one of the biggest things that in a way could help you to getting you a MOAB. Teammates interfere with you a lot during your gameplay, whether it be them getting in your way when you're trying to get out of gunfire or them corner trapping you. I hate those kids out there that corner trap. I mean, some of them do it just for fun, but others do it just because they know that you're on a kill streak and they want to make you mad and whatever. So try as hard as you can to stay away from your teammates. And if you don't have Hardline Pro and you get an assist without Hardline Pro is useless. It doesn't help you in any way. So if you're planning on being in the general area of where your teammates are at, I would recommend you guys getting Hardline Pro before you do that, only because if you get 2 assists, it counts as a kill, so it's not like you're really getting gypped off of anything. And that is basically the overall like understanding of how to get a MOAB. But there's still a few more minor things that could help you guys get a MOAB, and I'm going to cover those right now. Your secondary weapon choice. For everybody out there, I would suggest to use a MP9, or I hate to say this, but the FMG 9 Akimbos. I personally use the MP9 with a silencer. Don't use MP9 Akimbos or whatever not unless you're really good with them. I would about 75% of the time choose an MP9 over the FMG9s, only because the MP9 is really good at long distance. So it's overall a better secondary weapon. I wouldn't suggest to use pistols or a rocket launcher or something like that. Rocket launchers won't help you, especially due to the fact that Scavenger does not replenish the rocket's bullets. So it's really useless. And say you're using the RPG and you miss one shot, you only have one more chance to get a kill. And if you're using the MP9, you have a lot more chances to get a kill than you would if you were using a pistol or whatever not. And maintaining composure and staying like positive and all that is also another key essential factor in getting a MOAB. Don't get frustrated if you die, because frustration leads to you dying more and more and your reaction time being a lot more slower and you getting even more angrier at the game, and we don't want that. So just try to stay calm. And I know when people get on like a higher kill streak, whether it be like a 15 through 20, your heart starts to pound and you start tweaking. Just stay calm, because the more you spin and the more you do all these different moves, the more you have a chance of dying. And I know the feeling of getting up to those 20s. Trust me, I've been there plenty of times. I don't even know how many times I've gotten a MOAB, but it's a scary thing, and when you die, you just you get all depressed and whatnot. But I always say to myself, okay, I got this close. Next game, I'm going to come back even harder. And the next game, go your hardest, and you're guaranteed to get a MOAB. It just all depends on who you're playing against and who you're playing with. I would suggest to get a full party, just in case some things were to happen, like in Kill Confirm, you're getting close to the score limit, and you need your friends to stop capturing dog tags. So try to find a party of 6. If not, it's still possible to get a MOAB with random people from around the world, but I find it a lot more easier to get a MOAB if you have people that you know playing with you. So overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I know it was kind of a little bit rushed through and I didn't really get in depth with any of my videos, but this MOAB wasn't too long. I kind of wanted like maybe a 12-minute gameplay or something like that. So I'll try to get another one for those, and maybe I'll do a MOAB tips and tricks breakdown part 2. This might just be part 1. But I hope you guys enjoyed my first attempt at a tips and tricks video, and I'm thinking maybe tomorrow or anytime during this week I'm going to go through my classes just to let you guys know what I think is best and what could get tossed out of the gutter. But yeah, guys, this has been IMUPS or Brandon. Please like, favorite, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Bye.